You've probably seen this bridge all over social media. The famous Golden Bridge, floating in the clouds and cradled by giant stone hands. But how do you see it like this? No crowds, no queues, all to yourself, instead of like this. Well, you need to do what we did and stay overnight at the Mercure Barnard Hills Resort. High above the Trusong Mountains, this mountaintop resort offers thrilling rides, tranquil temples, vibrant gardens and sweeping panoramic views. Originally built by French colonists in the early 1900s as a cool mountain escape from the tropical heat, it's now a magical blend of European elegance and Vietnamese charm. Most people only see it for a few crowded hours before heading back down, but we're doing it differently. We're staying overnight. Over the next 2 days, we'll explore it all, the rides, the views, the history and the hidden corners, and show you why, if you're coming to Barnard Hills, one day just simply isn't enough, and how staying the night unlocks the full magic of this mountaintop world. We're in the taxi on the way to Barnard Hills. Really excited. We're staying over at the Mercure Da Nang French Village Hotel, seeing what it's like to stay over and what the park's like when all the tourists go home. On the way there now, but really looking forward to it, aren't we?
Yeah.
Should be a good couple of days. We're there for one night, but yeah, should be a good time. We're leaving Da Nang now. It's about a 40-minute drive. We should be there just in time for check-in, which is good. No waiting around. Check-in is at 2 p.m. And you get the cable car up to the top. So we'll see you when we get to the cable car station.
What do you reckon, huh?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like up on the top of the hill.
I know. It's amazing driving through though.
So we've just arrived at the hotel and the scenes driving up to the hotel was beautiful. For some reason I thought we'd be staying on the top of the hill, but I'm not sure, maybe we are. Who knows, let's go find out.
Free beer. Woohoo! Free beer.
Free beer.
Lovely, thank you so much. So beautiful.
Xin Chao, a warm welcome to Sun World Barnard Hills. Having been invested.
We're now on the cable car up to the top of the mountain, which is where our hotel is situated. Down there was just kind of more so the check-in place and for you to get your cable car ticket. Now this cable car that we're on currently is the longest in the world, well the longest non-stop cable car in the world, and it holds multiple Guinness World Records. And honestly, you literally go up through the forest to the top of the hill. Like you can literally see a little bit of a waterfall here, but beautiful, look at that. Now you might be wondering, how much has this cost us? So for the hotel we've paid £107 for one night for a twin room. We could have got it cheaper if we booked earlier, so when I first saw this it was £94, so book in advance to get the best rates. And then for the cable car ticket for the two of us, it was £37. The ride up takes about 20 minutes and it's absolutely incredible. It's worth the price of admission alone. It genuinely feels like you're ascending into another world as you go through the clouds, the forest below disappears, and everything gets quieter and the temperature drops. It's surreal. Oh, it's still going further. Oh my god, literally going into the clouds. Let me turn you around. Look at that.
India, Italy, Russia, and more.
Wow.
The delightful Mercure French village
I honestly, I can't see past there.
is ready to welcome those who wish to check.
Here. We've arrived.
Whoa.
The brakes on. It's got like a Harry Potter feeling to it.
Yeah, it feels very whimsical, doesn't it?
Huh?
It feels very whimsical.
Yeah.
Like a fairy tale.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Arriving in the French Quarter feels like stepping into medieval Paris. It's impressive. It's busy, loud, and a little chaotic, with tourists and entertainment all over the place, which can make it tricky to know where to check in. If you are staying over, it's right next to the cathedral, which has performances on throughout the day. Oh, there, isn't it? Mental.
Yeah. I can't believe how busy it is. No. Have you seen the queue for the to leave the complex? It goes on. That's at least an hour and a half to get out, isn't it?
I know.
It goes on for days. Very pretty hotel, isn't it? Yeah. Very Paris.
Once checked in, we headed to our room to drop off our bags and make a bit of a plan.
Outside we go.
This is our room at the Mercure Hotel. Come in. Opted for the twin room. Basically, it was cheaper. This is a superior twin room. You can get a more cheaper twin room, but there wasn't the option there for us.
Comfy bed?
Yeah, nice and soft, much better than our last place where it was like rock hard. Just inspecting the map. Massive place. We had our plan. It was time to explore. And this place is huge. As it was approaching 4 p.m, we decided to check out the Land of the Moon and Lunar Castle. There's something really magical about walking through the French village in this kind of weather. A light drizzle falling, the mist wrapping itself around the pointed rooftops and church spires. You genuinely feel like you've stepped into a medieval dream. It's a little surreal. But the fog is no joke. You can barely see in front of you. and that can make finding your way around a little trickier.
It is so foggy here. You can't see 10 feet in front of you. I mean, look at that great view.
I would happily take it like this tonight if it means we get a clear sunrise for tomorrow morning at the Golden Gate Bridge.
There's nothing but mist for miles. It feels like the world just disappears. And then, out of nowhere, the fog lifts. The clouds roll away, and suddenly there's colour. Warm light spills into the square, the rooftops appear, and it's like the whole place transforms. You really do feel lucky to witness it. We wandered down to the Lunar Castle, hoping to catch one of the final shows before closing time. We've come down to the Lunar Castle. I mean, we did set off at 3:30. It's currently now 5:30 by the time that we finally reached the castle. I'm not blaming anybody for that. But it's shut at 5, so you can't enter. But in there you've got the 4D show, you've got the Flying Plaza in there, so we're going to have to come back tomorrow to see it because it's one of the main attractions at the Land of Moon, and fortunately for us, we haven't seen it. The views at Lunar Castle are some of the best the resort has to offer. You can't help but be mesmerised by it all. They call Barnard Hills heaven on earth, and when you're up here, surrounded by clouds and silence, you understand why. With the crowds gone and the park officially closed, everything started to slow down. Shops shut their doors, music faded, and it was the perfect time to explore the fantasy park without the queues. We gave the Wax Museum a miss. It's not really our thing. Plus, once you've been to one, you've seen them all. At Barnard Hills, there is extra things that you can do for an additional cost. One being the Wax Museum. Now it's 100,000 dong per adult. I think kids go for free. But again, it's another option if you want to go and see some wax figures when you come to Barnard Hills. But we did make a beeline for the fantasy park, Vietnam's largest indoor game zone.
Oh yeah, I want to smash you up.
If you're here with kids, or just a big kid yourself, it's worth a look. It's spread across 3 or 4 floors, and every level is packed with games, rides and chaos. There are 3 Alpine coasters here, which we were keen to try, but they'd already closed for the day. Still, there was plenty left to do. Am I the right height?
Just about.
Dodgems, obviously, we jumped straight in.
All I kept hearing was just in the thing, and you knew it just proper smashed into somebody.
I absolutely clattered this little girl. Well, she's a teenager. She went absolutely flying.
And then we found this detonator style ride. Doesn't look that wild from the ground, but wow, once it kicks in, it gives you the weirdest sensation, like a full minute of butterflies that just wouldn't stop. We really recommend it. We tried a couple of the 4D and 5D simulation rides as well, but honestly, they're probably more for kids. A bit of fun, but nothing mind-blowing. The place is really kid-friendly. There's lots of rides suitable for kids of all ages. There's lots of arcade games. And if you're staying over, this place is open till 7 p.m, 2 hours after the park closes, so you get to enjoy it without the long queues. Barnard Hills at night is a place like no other. And honestly, if you don't stay overnight, you're missing half the magic. After dark, everything changes. The crowds vanish, the air cools, and the streets begin to glow. The French village becomes your own little fairy tale. Quiet, peaceful, beautifully lit. It's a premium experience, not in cost, but in atmosphere. You can stroll through silent stone courtyards, sip a glass of wine overlooking Da Nang, or just enjoy how calm and still the mountain feels at night. After a quick freshen up, we wandered through the square, past St Denis Church glowing under the lights, and then made our way to the Beer Plaza.
One thing that I will say around one of the biggest pluses about being here and the park closes is that you get all of those Instagram spots without anybody else. I had to take a picture of this handsome man here. Where's my Romeo?
I'm here!
It's a fun little Bavarian style village with live music and a family friendly vibe.
This is cool. I mean, look at how pretty everything is.
Proper like,
it's like in like Germany.
yeah, it's like Bavarian, isn't it? Like Oktoberfest style, but calm, nice.
You've got to pay to get into the Beer Plaza. I think it's for the live performance shows that are on. But you also get a litre of beer as well. 450,000 dong per person. Don't think we're going to do it because it's 7:30 now, so we've missed most of the performances, but it's a good option if you want to spend a night here. What are your thoughts?
It's great, it's good. I think it's worth the money,
Yeah.
definitely, because it's not, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not the cheapest thing you'll ever do in Vietnam on an evening, but the whole experience, seeing the French village all lit up, it is special, it's nice, and then coupled with the fact that early morning you get to go and see the Golden Bridge and sunrise, all to yourself. I think it is good value overall, but I mean, some of the prices could be a bit cheaper, but then again, you're on top of the world, and it is gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just sweet.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Pretty
time for a
sick.
nice big beer.
Yeah.
Let's have it.
We wouldn't recommend eating here. It's not the best value food-wise, and there are better dining spots on the hill, like the buffet for around 300k. But the beer, £2 steins, that's outrageous value and definitely worth a drink or two.
Had a drinks and we've walked for a bit. We've found two proper restaurants, haven't we?
Yeah.
We found a noodle place and we found somewhere that sells pasta.
We probably jumped the gun a little bit too early on the food choice.
Still hungry, we headed to Gemination Bar for a late bite. A tasty carbonara. Not the biggest portion, especially shared between two, but delicious nonetheless.
I actually cope with you.
What? What?
So when you stay with Mercure, I think that's the only hotel that you can stay here, you can get the cable car before it opens. So the cable car to the Golden Bridge officially opens at 7:30, but they have 3 separate times for you to go ahead of that. So 6 till 6:05, 6:30 till 6:35, and then 7 till 7:05. And they do rounds, she was saying, so we just need to get there for 6 early to make sure we get it.
5:30 wake up call.
And I was saying to Joss, and he was like, okay, 5:30.
Got to be up at 5:30.
And the lights are still on until 12.
Thank God we checked, otherwise we were about to miss the real reason to stay overnight. Golden hour for sunrise at Golden Bridge. One last drink at the Beer Plaza and then it was time for bed, with a 5:30am start ahead of us and the promise of sunrise at the Golden Bridge.
It's 5:45, we're up, we're out of bed. It looks like it's going to be a nice day, quite clear sky, not raining. Fingers crossed it's like that where we're heading, which is, you might be thinking, to the Golden Gate Bridge. So as part of the kind of the perks of staying over is you get early access to the Golden Gate Bridge before the tourists arrive. So we're heading down to hopefully get the 6 AM cable car ride. So we'll check in when we're there. It's absolutely deserted. What can you expect though? It's not even 6 o'clock yet, but absolutely empty. First glimpse of the Golden Bridge, and it is not disrupted by any weather.
No, not a cloud in sight.
No. All the way into the sea. It's 6:08. We're on the famous Golden Bridge at Barnard Hills, and it is I wouldn't say so quiet, it's quietish, a lot quieter than like when all the other tourists come, but so good you can actually like walk around, the weather's so clear, it's just everything's great, isn't it?
Yep, very nice, clear morning, not a cloud in the sky. There's only about 20-25 people down at the moment. Well, the Golden Gate Bridge has lived up to all expectations. It's just as good, if not better, than what you see on Instagram and on the internet. We've caught it on a great morning, not a cloud in the sky pretty much, and it's just special. Absolutely 100% worth the money for me. Look at that. You feel like you're in heaven, don't you?
Yeah,
you're in
on
God's
top of the
hand.
world,
You're
yeah.
Literally on top of the world.
Special.
Views for days, for miles. See right out to sea. It is beautiful.
From there, we wandered down into the Jardin d'Amour and the Gardens of Eden and Love.
peaceful space with beautifully themed gardens, romantic corners, flower beds, playful statues and fun mazes to navigate. We practically had it all to ourselves.
You actually got me. How did you get there? The Eden Garden.
I remember the great viewpoint of the city of Debay. We passed the Debay wine cellar next. It was closed when we was there, which was a shame, but let's be honest, it's probably for the best at 7 AM. Finally, we made our way to the Ling Ung Pagoda. Quiet, spiritual and still. It was just spectacular. A 27-metre tall white Buddha statue sits in meditation, watching over the valley below. The air is calm, the views are unreal. You genuinely feel like you're floating. It's one of the most tranquil moments we've had in Vietnam. This is a must visit. Go back to the cable car is very steep to say the least. The legs are burning. It's a proper workout. We've come back to the French Quarter, heading currently on the way to the big breakfast, buffet breakfast that's included within the price within our hotel. But yeah, it's starting to rain as well, so hopefully by the time we've finished and stuffed us boots full with food, it's stopped raining a bit. But we were just saying it's mad how you have all the different seasons here. We've had hot, we've had rain, we've had fog. Don't know what other season is.
Snow.
Snow. Not had any snow. I don't think we'll get snow, but
Just
take a
don't rule
last
out.
long look at how dead this place is, because I can guarantee it's not going to be like this in at least 2-3 hours. Breakfast, and to be fair, it was okay. There's a big mix of like Western foods, local foods. You can definitely get your money's worth. Like I said, it's included in the cost of the hotel, so good bonus. Kept us nice and full now for the day.
It was okay.
I think
if you were to pay £300,000 gone per person, you wouldn't be overly impressed, but as it's included in the price of the hotel, can't complain too much. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't amazing either.
We're just about to check out of our hotel, and honestly, quite surprised with this hotel. Beds really soft, really comfy. We've got 2 pillows, which is nice. Nice warm shower. Got free coffee and tea, an iron, which is really rare, and it honestly feels like you're staying somewhere in France. Like got that French decor feel. There's also lots of facilities here that we haven't actually gone to see, but there's a pool, there's a fitness centre, breakfast was okay as well. But yeah, overall, really good value for money. As we've said before, if you book further in advance, you do get it cheaper. So when we originally looked at this, was going to get it for £94, but ended up paying £107, which is a bit more on the pricier side, but definitely worth it to see the French village and the whole kind of Barnard Hills at night when it's completely quiet. So yeah, great, would recommend, really nice hotel.
We checked out of our hotel, left our bags at reception and headed out for one last wonder. By now, the crowds were starting to roll in, the square filling up, music echoing the streets, and free shows and performances happening all over the place. Totally different energy to the calm of earlier, but that's Barnard Hills. Quiet and magical one moment, buzzing with life the next. It is quite warm today compared to yesterday. Had to take my little shirt off and got the fan as well. So if you come, make sure that you've got layers on underneath your cold wear so that you can take it off and put it back on when the weather changes, because you know that in about half an hour to an hour it's probably going to rain as well. So all seasons you get here.
Now it was Alpine coaster time. Barnard Hills has 3 of them, and we managed to try 2, and they were awesome.
I thought Alpine coaster would be included in the price, but you've got to pay.
£2 per person.
Maybe they should be included in the price though, but for £2 it's well worth it. We headed back down to Lunar Castle to check out one of the 4D shows. The castle itself is beautiful, amazing views, gorgeous grounds. It really feels like something from a fairy tale.
So we've come to the Moon Junction Theatre, and I think it's like a 4D show. Went to a 4D show last night at the Fantasy Park. It's okay, so let's see what this one's like. Although this theatre's massive.
The show itself was okay, but it's definitely more suited towards kids than adults. Anyhow, after that, we jumped on the little train back to the main section and made our way to check out the Barnard Hills Brewery.
Got a free beer here, have we? Whoop, whoop.
Only small glasses.
2 each. 2 each. Hot.
There's not a whole lot to it, to be honest. No tour as such, and nothing really behind the scenes. It's just a place to grab a drink and maybe some food. If you fancy beer, you get 2 free beer tokens each to sample a few Suncraft beer flavours. but if you decide to skip it, you're not missing out on much.
I mean, that was a great tour of the brewery. Only plus side is we're getting 2 free beers, I suppose.
Thank you, xin chào.
Our final stop was tucked away in the far corner of the park, just behind the French village, a serene and truly stunning spiritual sight. It's peaceful up here, a quiet contrast of the rest of Barnard Hills. Ling Pong, Ling Chua, a collection of beautiful temples, pagodas and towers, all perched high above the clouds, offering some of the most breathtaking views of the entire mountain.
I'm not sure I like that.
No.
And that was it. Our time at Barnard Hills had come to an end.
We have had an amazing time staying overnight at Barnard Hills. It's been fantastic, really, really special. The French village at night alone is worth the trip, but waking up early in the morning and having the Golden Bridge sunrise virtually to yourself is priceless, really. It's been special.
We also spoke to some of the people who went and seen it at night time, about 5 PM, and they also said that there was like 4 or 5 people on the bridge. So again, you've got loads of options to go and see all the kind of big attractions here with the little tourists, because we've really noticed the difference today with the amount of people here versus kind of when it shuts. And you know, you've got kind of prime opportunity for all the photo spots. You're not having to wait constantly to like get people to take their photographs.
Yeah, it's just it's literally night and day.
Yeah,
it really is. But no, it's been amazing. We've seen everything we need to see. We're going to have one last drink before we head back down to land, really.
Yeah.
Back down to the hotel, taxi picking us up, and we'll be back home. But it's been a great 2 days. But yeah, I think it's unanimous. If you're in Da Nang, it is 100% worth it to do the overnight stay. You won't regret it. You really won't. So yeah, if you've liked this video, please like and subscribe. And yeah, if you've been to Da Nang and Barnard Hills, let us know how you found it. We'd love to hear from you. Cheers.